What is going on, guys? I told you I'm gonna be back with the bangers. So this video is going to be part 4 of that real estate creative financing novation deal. So I am super excited to share with you what's been going on, because a lot has happened since, you know, the previous videos. But for you guys that don't know who I am, my name is Stephanie Kabidi. I am a real estate agent as well as investor out in Harrisburg, PA. So if you are around Harrisburg, you ever want to reach out, just send me a message through Instagram and I will try to reach out. I know it's been crazy with the schedule, with everything, and you know, this whole year in general has been insane. Right? So for you guys that know that I've been an agent for about 2 years now, and geez, time flies by. It's crazy how fast, you know, 2 years goes by. And in the beginning of this year, I started my real estate investing company, Stephanie Buys Houses. I also partnered up with my now partner, Skylar, and also got a mentor. So I just want to share with you guys how much a mentor has really played a part in Stephanie Buys Houses, in my life, and you know, the investing company in general. And after partnering up with him, and I didn't even go into depth what I'm about to share with you guys, so I'm gonna make a whole video about it later down the road. But after I partnered up with my mentor, it took us 45 days to get that first wholesale deal, which is insane. Like 45 days after, you know, connecting with him. So I'm gonna make a video of how we did everything, you know, what me and Skylar did to get this deal, what kind of deal it was, how we made a little over $10,500 within those 45 days. So stay tuned for that video. And I talked to my mentor because I was thinking, I was like, it would have been crazy if, you know, we connected sooner and, you know, I was able to get this deal sooner. So for you guys out there that are looking to get into real estate investing, and you don't even need to be a real estate agent, but if you're looking to get into real estate investing, I talked to him, right? I talked to my mentor, Dom Summers. If you guys don't know who he is, go ahead and look him up on Instagram and YouTube and stuff. But I talked to him, I was like, is there any way we can make an affordable, you know, mentorship course that you can do to be able to give value to my audience for, you know, supporting me and, you know, seeing my journey and stuff like that. You know, it took some time, but he finally agreed. So he created Flip Creators. So I'm gonna leave the link down below if you guys want to check it out for real estate investing, real estate wholesaling. It's a community of, you know, real estate investors that are new, experienced, that have somewhat experience. So it's just a great community. I love being in there each and every day. The Zoom calls, just everything in general. And he made the first 7 days free. So if you want to check that out, go down to the description, click that link, flipcreators.com/join. And I just wanted to put that out there. But with that being said, let's get right into the video. All right, so we left off with it being picture day and us getting those professional pictures, as well as making sure the dumpster was taken care of and, you know, removed before the pictures happened. Turned out it wasn't removed before, which I was on the phone with the dumpster company like, hey guys, like what's going on? The seller called multiple times. I'm calling multiple times that you guys need to come pick up this dumpster. And they didn't get it until literally like a couple of hours before, you know, I think the property went live on the market and stuff like that. But when the photographer came over to take the pictures, he got it at an angle where the dumpster wasn't even in the pictures. So, you know, it worked out. So the pictures turned out phenomenal. I'll even put like a before and after so you guys can see like the big difference between everything. So pictures taken care of. Friday, it was Friday, August 18th, I believe. I think it was the 18th. I want to be sure with the date so you guys know everything. Oh no, Friday, August 19th is when the property went live on the market. Now, during this time, we were getting, you know, showings almost every day, getting feedback, and the feedback was that the rugs, they stunk. They smelled like smoke, and we knew the rugs smelled like smoke. And you know, you saw me, like, we were vacuuming, steam cleaning, spraying Febreze everywhere, doing the best we could to get that smoke smell out of the house. And that was the biggest thing. So, you know, the seller heard about the feedback and stuff. So with that, she gave me a call and they were talking like, you know, you may want to remove the rugs and stuff like that, which is gonna come out of our budget. Like we would have to do that, me and Skylar. And removing all that, it could have been another $1,000 because we gotta replace it, right? So maybe a little over $1,000, maybe $1,200, right, throughout that property there, not including the kitchen and the sunroom. But I was like, you know what? I understand we're getting this feedback, but it's only been on the market for a couple of days. Let's just, you know, give it a week, see what's going on, and see if we get any offers. So I think it was on Monday or Tuesday. It was like the 4th or 5th day we had an offer come in. So it's like, yes, you know, it's exciting. We got an offer. Now, the offer was an FHA offer. And for you guys that don't know, you have like the government loans and then you have conventional, right? So the government loans, they're more strict, FHA, VA, USDA, than like a conventional loan in regards to like the appraisal. So for the appraisal, if you're going with the conventional loan, that appraiser is coming in through the property, looking through the property, and they're basing it off of the value of the property. They're not going in to see if there's any safety hazards that need to be dealt with, you know, prior to settlement. Now, if you're coming in with the government loan, FHA, VA, USDA, this appraiser is doing like literally an inspection to make sure this house is safe as possible. So fast forward, I'm not even gonna fast forward yet. Let me finish with the offer first. But so that's the difference between the two. So FHA, it's like, you know, it's still an offer. So we were excited about that. They came in at full price. The only thing is that this buyer, they wanted us to pay for all their closing costs. So they only would have came in with $2,000. $2,000 to buy a $250,000 house. So that's the first part. That's insane. I told the agent, I was like, I see that we got an offer, which is awesome, but I think we should just hold it out. Let's give it till Sunday, because this was like midday during the week. I was like, let's give it till Sunday, see if we get any other offers, and we can also call back the other agents and tell them, hey, we have an offer on hand. Was your buyer thinking of doing anything? That, you know, for the buyers that were somewhat interested, use that as leverage that we have an offer. So we waited a couple days, nothing happening. And we're like, the agent for us, the listing agent, he was like, you know, we may have to do a price reduction, blah, blah, blah. We ended up doing that price reduction to get more people in here, to get more eyes on it, which I agree. I think, to be honest, like we listed it for $250. I think we should have did like $249.9. So it's all the people that are stopping at that $250 range and looking at all the properties below that would have saw it, instead of having it exactly at $250. But we did that price range, that price reduction, and we were at $244.9, I believe. That got people in the door. So that was a great thing, you know, got more people in the door. And then we eventually got another offer. And let me tell you guys, this offer was another FHA offer. All right, which is okay. I'm not hating off on FHA. FHA's fine, right? As long as the property, as long as the property is safe and everything is good, FHA is fine. And in our eyes, the property was good. We didn't see anything that an FHA appraiser may call out. My agent was saying maybe like the top of the of like the front area where it looked like it was peeling paint, which they'll call out peeling paint at any time of the day. So make sure you guys deal with that if you're putting a property on the market. But that was the only thing. But with this other FHA offer, they offered, it was full price, and then they did what? It was contingent, because their house was contingent on them buying a house. So they were already under contract with the sale of their house, but they needed to buy a house and find a house to live in before October 12th. So that was it. And then there was another thing. Oh, they added every single inspection, right? Home inspection, wood infestation, radon, on-lot sewage. And I'm like, when the listing agent is telling me this stuff, I'm like, they checked on-lot sewage? I'm like, this is public water and this is public sewer. So he called up the agent like, did you guys mean to check all these boxes when you went to make an offer? He was like, no, so I thought we had to do this because it was an FHA buyer. So I guess that buyer's agent was a little bit newer, which is fine. So they rewrote the offer, took out everything, no home inspection, no radon, no wood infestation. The only thing we have to deal with is that FHA inspection, which you have to have when you're doing that FHA, which is basically the appraiser coming out. So that's the only thing. They gave us full price and, you know, it's good, right? So we got that offer and I was like, hey, I was talking to the listing agent. I was like, we should go back to that other buyer that said they were somewhat interested. That other agent, call them up, see what their buyer says. So he talked to their buyer. They ended up writing an offer, and guys, it was a conventional offer. All right, so this makes everything like a whole lot better. We got a conventional offer that's exciting. We don't have to worry about doing any of the repairs, because for FHA, if the property does need repairs, then either the buyer or the seller has to fix it before you close on the property, unless you're never gonna close if no one fixes it, right? So we got this conventional offer and it came for, I think it was $230,000. $230,000 plus they wanted a home inspection. It's like, there's no way. So we ended up going with that second FHA offer that did full price, and they needed to find a place because of their other house was selling. So we're like, yep, let's just do that. So we went under contract. I think it took us, let's see, it took us 12 days to go under contract. And guys, I was getting a bit nervous because I was like, we really need this property to sell, but I had, you know, some optimism in me. And finally we went under contract August 31st. So that is a blessing. I'm super thankful. And then during that time, Skylar and Brooke, they came back from vacation. So we're all here and we just have to go back to the property roughly every 3 days to dump the humidifiers, make sure they're not leaking, anything like that. But now let's come up to speed. So a couple of days ago, I got a phone call from my listing agent, and turns out that the appraiser was already there, which is awesome because a lot of appraisers have been delaying everything, you know, like previously, so closing always gets pushed back even more. But this appraiser seems to be on it and, you know, got the appraisal done. But it turned out like my listing agent was able to find out more information because that appraiser ended up not locking the door, and the neighbor saw that, called the seller, and then the seller called the listing agent to let him know. So the listing agent called the appraiser to make sure everything was all dealt with and all locked up and stuff. And during that time, the appraiser didn't even write the report up yet. But just because my listing agent and the appraiser were on the phone, he asked, he was like, was there anything that stood out during your walkthrough? And he was like, yeah, so right when you walk in, like not right when you walk in, but like when you look outside right to the front of the house, there he was talking about the peeling paint, and it's just something. So we had to get that squared away, as well as he went up to the attic and then he saw 2 pencil-sized holes. So like really small pencil-sized holes through the roof. So you can see daylight through the roof. So we had to get those 2 things repaired before closing, right? So the appraiser can come back out and re-inspect it. So Skylar went up there 2 days ago. He dealt with the front board, he sanded it, and then he painted it, and then he also dealt with the roof part, got that all sealed. So now I have to let the listing agent know everything is all good to go. And it's crazy because we don't even have the report yet. So once we get the report, we're gonna scan through it, just make sure it wasn't anything else he pointed out, but then just let that appraiser know that we're set to go. We already completed that. You can come back out here, get that inspection done again so we can close October 3rd. So that is the update so far. What's been going on? It's been something, but you know, it's a process and you learn throughout the process. And if you guys are learning anything throughout me doing part 1, 2, and 3, and now 4, make sure you guys go give this video a thumbs up. Go subscribe if you're not subscribed. Turn that bell button on if you guys, so that you guys never miss an upload. I've been trying to, come out with more videos each and every day, give you guys more content, and just share with you everything that I'm learning. Like, this is my first time doing a novation creative finance type of deal, and just share that with you guys so you guys can start learning the process as well. So I hope this helps you guys. I am going to come back with part 5 because we still gotta close on the property and share with you guys how much this property made. So I'm super excited. If you're excited, make sure you guys stay tuned. With that being said, if you guys have any video ideas that you want me to do, just comment them down below. And don't forget about Flip Creators. If you want to join, the link will be down in the description. 7 days, your first 7 days will be free. So that's a lot of value right there, and it's super affordable. So with that being said, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.